Welcome to FDS MTG News for Wednesday, May 24th, 2023. So I'm just going to go ahead and address the Loxodon in the room and get this out of the way. The live news show is going to be taking a break for a bit. I might bring it back in some form in the future, but right now I just need to take a break. I thoroughly enjoyed trying it out and engaging with you folks each week, and the live bloopers were glorious, but I am putting it on hiatus for two reasons. First, it actually takes longer to produce the live show and then edit it and post later than it does just to record, edit, and post it. The other reason was the resolution was trash. If you go back and watch the last edited episode of FDS News, it looks like it was filmed on a potato. A very expensive potato, but a potato. I know I can probably get the resolution up to where I need it, but frankly, I don't have the time to troubleshoot that at the moment, and it still doesn't change the fact that it still takes longer to do than it does just to do it traditionally. I do apologize to those who enjoyed watching me flail around and stumble over my words. You'll still get that in the bloopers, but it will be back to being curated by me and tucked neatly at the end of my episodes, as nature intended. Cards for the upcoming Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth set are leaking. On Sunday, May 21st, a post on the main MTG subreddit had pictures from an online seller that claimed to have gotten their hands on a full Commander Precon from Lord of the Rings. Sticking to my policy of not showing leaks because I've got 0 time for a Pinkerton visit, you can find the links on Reddit. The Academic is coming to stores! Last year, the professor at the Tolarian Community College ran a Kickstarter for a deck box designed by GameGenic called The Academic. It raised just under $4 million and was a bit of a success. Fulfillment of the deck box is just finishing up now, and the professor and GameGenic have announced that the box will be coming to retail stores. And just like during the Kickstarter, there will be a community vote for one of the color options. So if you missed out on the Kickstarter, you can pick one up for your favorite deck or draft kit in early 2024. If you're curious about the box, check out my review here where I go through all the features and even talk about some hidden ones.
People don't realize this, but you can put your weed in there.
Oh.
This is great.
You can. And now for some big news. Well, for me anyway, I'm excited to announce that I am now a Monarch Media Community Ambassador. I'm sure you have many questions, like what's a Monarch Media Community Ambassador? Or what's Monarch Media? Or who are you? And I assure you, I had all the same questions myself. Let me explain. Monarch Media is a tournament organizer in the competitive EDH format. They started as an online-only event organizer during the pandemic, and as time has gone on, they've grown into a full-time in-person event organizer. What drew me to them is that they believe, as I do, that Magic should be for everyone, and they are working to make it an inclusive, diverse, and welcoming community. Now, what will I be doing as a Monarch Media Community Ambassador? Well, basically, everything I'm doing now, including doing a special news show for them weekly over on their YouTube channel. You can go check that out. Links in the description down below once that gets launched, if it hasn't already. And don't worry, if you aren't into CEDH, this channel will not be changing focus. As I said, I will be covering CEDH news over on the Monarch Media channel, but this channel will basically be covering all of Magic as it always has. And I'm sure you're also wondering what makes me qualified to cover CEDH. Well, I don't like to brag, but I did win draft last week, so I think that counts. I thought I would check in and see how the standard metagame is go. Wow, that's not good. That's not good at all. Ooh. Special thanks to my Discord user DM Dingo for flagging this one for me. Currently on MTG Goldfish, Rakdos midrange is sitting at 31%, with Grixis midrange and Azorius Soldiers pulling just under 15% each. For those keeping score at home, that is 60% of the meta sitting with 3 decks. If you add in 4-color ramp and Naya ramp, that is 80%, or a little bit under. What does this mean? Well, basically, if you're thinking of building a Rakdos mid-range deck and you're saving up to buy some Fable of the Mirror Breakers, you might want to hold off for a little bit. There's going to be a standard banning announcement on Monday, May 29th. Mirror Breaker is still probably going to cost a lot if it's banned, but it'll get a little bit of a discount. That about does it for today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on TikTok and Twitter at FDS_MTG. And as I mentioned earlier in the show, I'm a Monarch Media Community Ambassador. So be sure to check out their website, monarchmedia.cards, and be sure to check out their channel here on YouTube, where I cover all CEDH news. And they're about to make a big event announcement, so be sure to follow their Twitter at monarchmediatw to be one of the first to know. If you like what I do here and want to support me, check out my Patreon, click on the join button below, or buy me me a booster pack with my Ko-Fi link, or coffee link, however you say it. Thanks again, and I hope you have a wonderful day. In the bloopers, but it's going to back... Be sure to check out their social media, their channel here on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay, yeah. They started as an online event, reminding folks that So I wanted to remind... Nah.